You're watching Random Rider.
Alright, so what's up, guys? Decided to do something a little different today, and what we're going to do is we're going to show the bike off a little bit and talk about some of the things that I've done to it so far. So, right here's my 2015 FZ07. When I first got it, all the plastics, everything here was all red. So I've done just some painting to it, not a whole lot of mods. You can see still running stock exhaust. Did the tail tidy because that fender was freaking horrendous, which I still have it over here. See, I got a disaster of crap, but you can see this thing here, this monstrosity hung off the back there, and yeah, that shit had to go. These big ass blinkers bounce around every time you're hitting a bump or nothing, so we went ahead, eliminated that. Got the little blinkers on there so it doesn't look like crap. Big ass things after you do a tail tidy would just look awkward. So some of the things that I've done to it so far, popped these off, hydro dipped them. I need to wash this bike, holy shit. So yeah, pop these off, hydro dip those. Hydro dip that too, same with the tank, which is fun because I don't have like an actual dipping tank or anything like that, so I had to make do with like a big old bin and some plastic bags that I filled with water so I could have enough space to actually stick the whole goddamn tank in there. Popped these little screens out, painted those red so I got, you know, a little red accent. And one thing I did, which I won't be able to really show you because it's light outside, but put a switch right here and I've got some red LEDs in there, but you won't be able to see those kicking on and off. I'll try to show a night shot of it. But yeah, so that's the bike I'm riding. Next step I'm going to do is get an exhaust. And then one thing I was going to do for you guys is I'm going to pop off these heel guards here, and I'm going to do them just like that. Do the black with the gray swirl in it, just because this whole section right here of being silver just kind of looks funky. So I'm just going to do the heel guards just to kind of show you the process if anyone's actually interested in trying that. Yeah, so we'll get to that right now. Alright, so we got these off. See, it's just the two bolts here. The two on the other side were a different size bolt, of course. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get those painted black, and then I'll show you the hydro dipping process. Alright, so we got them all painted black, and now we're just gonna wait for it to dry so then we can take that next step. So here they are. And then for prep, while you're waiting on, you know, your parts to dry for whatever kind of backdrop, base coat color, or whatever the hell you want to call it, when you're waiting on that stuff to do what it's got to do, what you'll want to do is get your area set up. So what I got right here is just an old ass cooler, because what I'm doing is pretty small, so this will be just enough room. And you're just gonna fill it with water. So just finding your container, filling it with water, get your colors ready that you're going to use. In this case, I'm going to use gray. So while those are drying, then we'll pause for a bit, and then I'll show you the process. Alright guys, so we got those painted, everything looks good. I threw my helmet on so I could use both my hands so you guys can actually see what's going on. So how I did how I'm going to do these and how I did that is just getting yourself normal can spray paint, make sure it sprays, and then you're just going to start painting the water. You want to get yourself like a toothpick, or like I got a kebab skewer, and you'll just start by throwing some paint in there, which that's probably good, and then you're going to go for your designs. Now see me, I just want kind of something subtle, so I probably put too much paint in there. So we'll get these and drag them in there. I'm going to shoot for the center of this mess here because I think that's a cool design. And you'll want gloves on or you're going to get shit all up in your hands. So I'm going to grab the edge here. And I'm just going to stick the corner in first. Man, I'm trying to do this with not ruining as much of that because I don't have a back to really hold on to. So, and as you dip it, that paint sticks to the surface. And then you want to just kind of clear that water away so you don't ruin it. Luckily I'm not painting the backside, so. And there you go. So that's going to be the new heel guard, which that came out with a little bit more gray than I would have liked, but still looks pretty dope. So now we're going to do number 2. So I really like the way that looks right there. It's the same thing. We're just going to grab the edges on this one because I didn't have any. I was trying to find like a magnet or something, but magnets wouldn't work. So we'll just find a way to make do like this. Because I just want you guys to see the concept, and that's all that really matters. You guys can find ways to do it yourself that's easier. But get that out of there. So I don't like that you can see where my fingertips were, but it's just the heel guard, so it's not that pressing. I mean, I could just and that doesn't look too bad. So boom, there's the heel guards. I'm gonna let those dry up a bit. I'm gonna throw them on the bike and show you guys the that finished process. So alright guys, so got them all painted, showed you the whole process and all that good stuff. Just put them back on, so I'll give you kind of a look on how they look. So there we go. Looks alright, but it definitely, after doing that, I'm realizing I got to do something about the rear sets. And I think I just want to replace those overall versus painting them. Been looking at Amazon at some few things, and I think I'd be better off just going ahead and getting a nicer pair. I'll show you the other side here. So came out pretty good. I'm happy with it, so looks sweet. And that's all I got for now, guys. So appreciate you watching. Just going over the bike, you know, it's not riding around, nothing too I guess interesting, or I guess hopefully it was interesting, but nothing too crazy for you guys. So yeah, hit that like, hit the subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.